Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Faith Unfiltered. In our spiritual walk, in our journey that we have with Christ, there are moments when we feel lost. There are moments when we actually feel distant from God. And we may wander down these paths that sometimes lead us away from His presence. We're always grappling with doubts and fears. But there's a beautiful truth that remains constant here. That God's love, God's grace, they remain unwavering. They're always trying to guide us back to Him. If you read John 8:12, it says this, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." This verse reassures us that even in our darkest moments, that Jesus is a beacon of hope. See, God's light shines brightly. It illuminates our way back to Him. No matter how far away we stray, His light is always there, my friends. It's ready to guide us home. See, there's a parable in Luke about a shepherd that leaves his 99 sheep to search for the one that is lost. It beautifully illustrates God's relentless pursuit of us. Each one of us, no matter what you think of yourself, is cherished by God. And when we stray, when we wander away, He actually seeks us out. He wants us to know, He wants to ensure us that we are never too far gone, that we are never forgotten, no matter what we've done. Just as that shepherd rejoiced when he found that sheep, God rejoices when we turn and head back towards Him with our hearts. And then there are moments of despair. There's times when we're just broken. But listen to what the psalmist says here. "If I say, surely the darkness will hide me and the light will become night around me, even the darkness will not be dark to you." He's simply saying He'll leave the light on for you. My friends, we've all been there. We've all been there where the path seems to fade into the shadows. Maybe it's that life got a little bit too loud. Maybe it was a season where nothing went right and it was hardship after hardship. And you began to question if God was still even listening. And you feel this distance, this strange distance, this quiet drift where you aren't quite sure whether He's real or not sometimes. And you're not sure how you ended up there, but you're not where you started. And it's easy to think when we wonder, when we feel this way, that He's abandoned us and we're on our own. But the truth is that the distance we feel is not because God moved. It's because simply we've just lost sight of the light. Think of a porch light left on for a traveler coming home late at night. It's silent, but it's a constant promise. It's a promise that you're expected, you're welcomed, and you're not forgotten. See, John 8:12 says this, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." Think about that. It's even when we feel like we're stumbling around in the dark, the light has not flickered out. It is steady. It's waiting for us to turn our eyes back to Him. And sometimes we're afraid that we've wandered too far. We think we've crossed the line. But just like the heart of the Father in Luke 15, where He left His 99 to go find the one. He doesn't wait for His sheep to find their way back. He actually pursues that sheep. He doesn't greet these lost sheep with judgment and chastisement, but with joy and restoration. That's the nature of God's grace, my friends. It's the pursuit that never tires. So when we feel like we're in our deepest, most confusing parts of our lives, We're never hidden from God. The psalmist said it best. He is saying, if I say, surely the darkness will hide me, and the light will become light at night around me, even the darkness will not be dark to you. And the night will shine like day, and the darkness is as light for you. You're not lost. It's not a mystery, my friends. Your distance is not a barrier to God's reach. If you feel distant today, when we all do sometimes, let this be your reminder, my friends. The light is still on. You don't have to earn your way back. And you don't have to wander around in the darkness by yourself. You need to take one step towards the warmth of God's grace. My friends, He's already there. He's waiting with an open door, with the light on. He's ready to welcome you home. Have a blessed day.